Hello, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I decided I would do a shop my stash, but I'm doing it a little outside of the traditional YouTube format because my setup is back there and I couldn't figure out a lovely lighting to go through each drawer and I couldn't figure out the camera angle. So for now, I'm just gonna show you all the products I have shopped out of my stash and then talk about what I'm going to use. And then next month, I will update you on what I enjoyed, what I didn't enjoy, and then rotate new products in. So we will go through all of these products and let you know what I will be using for the month of March. Before we get started, I hope you will click that subscribe button and stick around for the madness. I also hope you'll follow me on Instagram. I'm doing a challenge this month, or at least for half of the month, where I will try to post a green eye look every day until St. Patrick's Day. So we will see if I can accomplish this. I definitely have a lot of green heavy palettes in this rotation because I'm really trying to focus on creating those green looks and getting excited about St. Patrick's Day. I know I love St. Patrick's Day. So enough rambling, let's get into it. So we'll just go through how I put on my makeup, or at least how normal people put on their makeup, and we'll go through each of the products. So for the primer that I chose out, this month I chose out the Professional Pearl Primer, too many P's. And so it's basically a brand new bottle. I've only used this a few times. There was like a coupon at Ulta. It's a free gift with purchase. I figured I'd try it out and I have just been letting it sit in a drawer. I know I don't like the original Professional, but I figured I'd try this one because I love anything that'll make me shiny and dewy. So, Professional Primer. We'll see how we like that. For my foundation, because I am going back to work and I wanted something lighter and a little more day-to-day friendly, I chose the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. This was usually my go-to work foundation when I was working in person. Since we're about to go back in person, I figured might as well get this out, get some more use out of it. I mean, it barely looks like it's been used and it's kind of old. It's a few years old, but I do like to wear it. You just need so little. So I'm going to get some more use out of that along with my Project Pan stuff. My concealer, for this concealer, it's a little light. This is the Hourglass Vanish Concealer in the shade Birch. It looks basically white. I am wearing it today with some Too Faced Born This Way blended in with it to kind of even out the lightness. But I just want to kind of get some more use out of this, see if I like the formula enough. And, you know, work on figuring out how I feel about this concealer. Because I have not switched out my concealer in a very long time. I've been focused on the Too Faced Born This Way. Seems like forever. So, just going to get some more use out of that. For my powder, this is one of my favorites. I've gone through 2 of these before. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. And I have this one in the shade Fair. Sometimes in the summer I'll go up to medium. Medium looks great in the summer, not in the winter, so I'm whipping out my winter shade since I'm still not as tan as I would like. The next product. So for primer, I have the Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray, but this is infused with watermelon. This was one of those, oh, it's come out, it's brand new. I love watermelon scents. Let's just purchase it. So I do like the 3-in-1 primer. It's very nice. Makes me hydrated, which is what I need. So. And of course my Project Pan spray is basically the same thing. Just in the Do You line. So I feel like both of these are the same and I'm just going to change them out every day. But why not get some use out of this big boy? Because I've got a backup of this. I have to stop buying backups. Then for bronzer, and if you saw my January purchases video, you will know that I just purchased this and would like to actually get some use out of it and figure out whether or not I like it. So this is the Gucci Eclat Soleil bronzing powder in the shade 1. Ugh. So I've used this now twice and it's beautiful. I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing my Project Pan bronzer. But I love using this. I don't know if my Project Pan bronzer is going to get as much love because this blends in so beautifully. I didn't want to think it was better than, you know, the other primers I have in my collection, but this one, oh, it looks so good. Blends in so well. 10 out of 10 would recommend. So I'm in love with this so far, and I just wanted to throw it in the rotation, try to get some use out of it, and I've already used it, and I already love it. I hope this doesn't become my go-to bronzer. Luckily, I have enough backup bronzers that I'll probably be drowning in bronzers for a few years, but I'm happy to have this in my collection and use it. This is definitely going to be a special occasion bronzer, plus anytime I want to look flawless. So, bronzer for the month. For blush, I wanted to try to get some more use out of one of my favorite blushes, which is the Ofra by Samantha March Blush Duo in Chicklet. I love reading. I love Samantha March. I love this blush. It's so beautiful. And I figured it would go, the peachy tone would go perfectly with my green looks for the month. So this is the bronzer I've picked out of my collection to play with for the month of March. For highlights, this has not come up because I did purchase it this month. And that video will come very soon. But this is the Buxom Wonderlust Glow Highlighter in White Russian. I couldn't resist. I heard all the good reviews about it, and I love the blushes, so I thought the highlight would be just as great, and I love it. It's not taken over as much as the Gucci bronzer has. I mean, like, I just want to ignore all my other bronzers and just wear that one. But this is really nice. I'm still dedicated to my Project Pan highlight, but this is a very nice highlight. So I'll probably be switching between the two for the rest of the month because I'm really enjoying this so far. So now let's get into some eye products, and I'll go over palettes at the end, but individual eye products I figured I'd go over now. So I decided, because if you've seen any of my previous videos, you know that I prime my eyelids with concealer most of the time. So I decided to whip out this little mini that I got for free as like a gift with purchase at Ulta. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer. I would never buy an eye primer. It's fine. I don't know if I actually really like it or not, but I've used it once already and it's just really watery. I wonder if I have to kind of shake it up some more. But even waterier than the Bare Minerals concealer I'm using as my eyeshadow primer. So we'll just see if I like this or if I'll leave it in the back of my drawer, because so far I'm not sure if I actually like this. So we'll see. So there's that. Let's do eyeliners first. For eyeliners, I have two of the Colourpop cream gel liners. I bought one of those like value packs of eyeliners over the holidays. And so I have like every shade of funky Colourpop eyeliners. So I am using this month Catsuit and Icebreaker. And I'm really sad that I forgot that Icebreaker was in my Shop My Stash because I wanted to put green in the waterline for today, but I forgot. It's fine. So again, green looks, green eyeliner. This Cactus one looks a little more bluey green than actual green. Here, I'll swatch them for you. So here is Icebreaker and here is Cactus. They're nice shades. I like them. I'm excited to use these. I'm really enjoying colorful eyeliner. And I don't care if we're going back in person. I will still be wearing these crazy eye looks to work. Then for single eyeshadows, again, green theme. We're going with green. I did pick out two of my Colourpop Raw Beauty Christie Super Shocks. I've got one in Like a Moss. This is the green shade. And then I have one in Olympic. These are gorgeous. I really love, what is this? Like a Moss? Like a Moss. That's one of my favorites. And then Olympic is another one that I really like. They're just great topper shades. Like a Moss does not look as green in this light, so it might be hard to see. But that is Like a Moss. And then that one is Olympic. You may or may not be able to see them. They're kind of, like I said, just topper shades. But they're really pretty topper shades, and I like them. And I like the green gold shift that Like a Moss has. And then I also took out my Super Shock in the shade Under the Sea, because it's of course a pretty green shade. Why is it cracked? That's okay. You just kind of smoosh them down if they're cracked. I don't know how it got cracked, but that's fine. No! This is fine. Everything's fine. It just all fell out of its little container. So we're just going to smoosh it back in. Yay! We smooshed it back into place. It's fine now. It's absolutely fine. Okay. So that is Under the Sea. This is what it looks like. Just a pretty aqua-y green shade. Oh, so pretty. So those are my Super Shocks for the month. Really sad that one broke. It's probably getting too dry, so I need to hurry up and use it. Get some fun use out of it before it goes too dry. And now for lip products. And so every month when I do a Shop My Stash, even before I started YouTube, I usually pick 4 lipsticks, 4 liquid lipsticks, and 4 glosses. So I'll go through my lip liners of the month, and then I will go through my lip choices. I do already have some lip liners in my little caddy that I use to get ready every morning. I do still get ready in a bathroom. I know, it's crazy. I have my bathroom set up so I can sit down and do my makeup and it still feel like I'm doing my makeup at a vanity. I used to do it at this desk, but since we've been working from home, I've been actually using this desk as someplace to work. So, anyways, for my 2 lippy pencils, I have 2 Colourpop lippy pencils. One is in the shade Another Round, and the other is in the shade BFF. I'm currently wearing BFF right now. I am loving it. So they're basically both nudes. They're just different shades of nude. Probably won't even be able to tell. So that first line is Another Round, and then that second line is BFF. Oh, BFF is like the perfect nudie brown shade. I'm loving it. I wanted to do a lot of nudie brown looks because of green eyeshadow. So, for my liquid lipsticks. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is Stone, but then I thought I gave my mom Stone, so I'm not really sure. But this is the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick. The little sticker fell off. And it's in this shade. I think it's Stone. I think so. But it's kind of like a peachy brownie color, so kind of with like a mauve undertone. So I thought it would be nice to go with all the cool tone looks I'll be doing this month. So we'll see. I haven't used liquid lipsticks in a really long time. Even when I put them in my rotation, they kind of get ignored. And with masks and everything, who knows if I will really get a lot of use out of these lip products. But I will try, especially when I post my looks for Green Month. Alright, the second one I have is the Too Faced Melted Matte, and this is in the shade Hot Toddy. Just another brownie ready nude. I also love a red lip with a green eye sometimes, but it really has to be that right shade and it has to be light enough, which leads us into our third choice for the month. This is my Bling Cat Jelly Tint, and it is in the shade 01. This is by Tony Moly. It's a cute little cat. And it, you know, it looks really red. Even on the hand, when you swatch it, it looks really red. But in reality, it just becomes this nice light tint of red, and it looks so natural and so nice, like you just ate a popsicle. So I'm excited to get use out of that. Oh, and it stained. Okay. See, it stains. Oh, man. And then finally, I have the Too Faced Melted Matte Lipstick in Child Star. If you can't tell, I'm trying to decide which of my melted matte lipsticks I would like to keep. But I love that this is like a gray, purpley toned lipstick. It's so pretty. It's real grungy. I love it. So we'll see if I still love this or if I'm tired of liquid lipsticks. For my 4 lipstick choices, still grungy theme, I have the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouge lipstick in Bite of LA. I thought these were the cutest lipsticks, the whole city ones. They were based off of a city, so this one's obviously Los Angeles. And when they went on sale, I was so excited. I would not purchase them full price, but when they went on sale, I was so happy. I'm running out of swatch room. I don't know if you even want to see these swatches. Ooh, that's a big swatch. Okay, so it's just like a brownie, gray, grungy nude. Love this shade. Love it. So I'm really excited to get more use out of this because I love this lipstick. It looks so nice. So grungy. With the right eye look, you know? And then we get into some wild colors coming up here. I also grabbed out the Nicki's Nude Amplified Cream Lipstick. It's what I'm wearing today with the BFF liner. Looks so nice. One of my favorite, most used. I guess you can't really tell that I've used most of it, but I used to use this all the time. I loved this lipstick when it came out. I was so excited, and I love the packaging. So I'm excited to get some use out of that. Then I also took out my Too Faced Peach Beach lipstick. You know, it's spring. We're about to start doing some more pastel looks. So I figured I'd take out a peachy pastel shade, enjoy some fun lip colors when I am not doing bright green eye looks. When I do something simple, I'll just wear a pop of lip color. And going into my outlandish lip color choices, I also chose the Viva Glam Taraji P. Hensen matte lipstick. Oh, I showed up to MAC the day this came out. When I heard it was announced, I had to have it. I love Taraji P. Hensen. She is incredible. And then this lipstick came out, and I was like, I don't care what shade it is. I'm going to get it. And it is this bright purpley pink shade, and it is lovely. It's like a bright Barbie metallic-y pink. It's crazy. But I never use it because it's too bright. And I've decided, you know what? I'm going to get out of my comfort zone and actually use this and not just look at it. Still love this lipstick. This will never get decluttered. Even if I never can find another purpose for it or another look for it, I will never declutter it. Declutter this. Can't talk anymore. It's the end of the day. So those are all my bullet lipsticks. And now let's finally wrap this up with lip glosses. So lip glosses, I went a little peachy toned because, you know, I love a little peachy tone for spring. And I just wanted to do something fun. So for my first lip gloss, this is the Hourglass Extreme Sheen in Origami. This is just like one of those super pinky peach colors. I love this lip gloss. It is so good. It smells so good. It looks so nice. Again, I'm so upset that Hourglass won't fix their company because I do love, if you can't tell, I love an Hourglass product, but I don't want to support them until they figure their stuff out and start being more inclusive, which makes me so sad because I love this lip gloss. But your dollar is your vote, so put it to somewhere with good morals. Okay. Then my next one is the Buxom Full On Plumping Lip Cream. This was in a fun shade. Oh, Creamsicle. This was one of their springy, summery releases, and it's just another bright pink. So I'm excited to get more use out of this. This is one of my favorite go-to spring lip glosses. I love using this. I find so many looks to pair with this. It's great. Last two lip products. Let's see. I did a video where I answered 21 questions and used some of these products to get ready. That's how I've used some of these products already. I'm recording out of order, of course. And in that video, I used this Tower 28 gloss in the shade Fire. This looks really nice. It's just sheer enough that it's just like a wash of a little bit, like a tint of orange. And it looks like it's going to be so orange, but it actually comes out to just this nice little jelly tint. You can't see that, can you? I need to get better at swatches. So there we go. But yeah, this orange lip gloss actually looks really nice. And it adds the proper amount of color that I want. Now finally, last but certainly not least, because I hate that I love this gloss so much. This is the Bite Beauty Yay Sayer Plumping lip gloss in Guava Puff. This is so beautiful. I know, mine's so gross and dirty. It looks so pretty. It's really nice. Feels great on the lips. 10 out of 10 would recommend. So I'm hoping to get some use out of this. You know, I really see myself using a lot of these glosses for most of the month because of the bright green eye looks. But hopefully I'll get a little bit of use out of my lipsticks. I've already worn one today, so we're making good progress. I have not gone through eyeshadow palettes. I love how I kept telling you that we were almost done, and I have not gone through the eyeshadow palettes I'm going to use. So let's work on that. Okay. So the eyeshadow palettes that I got out of my collection to use for my month of green. To start off with, I have the Colourpop Star Wars The Mandalorian palette. Baby Yoda! I love this palette. He's so cute. He's so cute. And then I love that when you open it, where's the frog? Oh, frog's down at the bottom. Look at that little frog. So yeah, mine came messed up. Like I had some problems with Colourpop. But this is the palette I'm wearing on my eyes today. Very nice. Very lovely. Love this. If it didn't take 3 tries to get this palette and it still came shattered, I would definitely recommend it. I don't know if I would recommend it unless you can go to an Ulta store and pick it up in your hands. Oldie but a goodie. I know. Limited edition. I don't know if you can still get this on Melt's website, but if you can, I would highly recommend it. This is one of my favorite green palettes. So this is the Melt Smoke Sessions palette. Oh, so good. I wanted this palette so bad when it came out. So bad. And I didn't purchase it the first time it came out. And then it came out again on 4/20, which was 2 days after my husband's birthday, and we were out celebrating his birthday on April 19th. And then we got home, and I remember this was coming out midnight 4/20. So we had just come home from celebrating my husband's birthday, boyfriend at the time, and I was, you know, I'd had a few drinks, so it was a little hard to make that purchase, but I remembered, oh yeah, that palette's coming out. Let me see if I can get it. And luckily we got home at like midnight, so I was laying in bed trying to purchase this palette, and I sure did. And now I love it. This was one of those purchases where I was just in a rush and I paid for the shipping instead of trying to hit the shipping cost. That's how much I remember this palette. I was so excited for this. I probably have a story for most palettes. I really think about a purchase before I do it, take the dive. But this one I especially remember because it's just like, oh yes, I'm awake. So this is what it looks like. It's so pretty. I love mine. Mine hasn't gone weird like some people have reported. I do check it all the time to make sure nothing weird's going on. I think, no, I thought one shade was getting weird and like little puffy, but it doesn't look like any of them are. So yeah, this is a good palette. I'm excited to use this month. Okay, we're going to go over this real quick because everybody's probably tired of hearing me talk about this. But this is the Kaleidos Club Nebula palette. It was in collaboration with Angie on YouTube. Love this palette. So beautiful. I just did a look with it yesterday. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Then I also got out some of this is just my single shadow palette. I've got a bunch of pretty shades in here, including a couple greens. So I plan on using some of these greens in here. I know mine's a little bit of a mess because I love these eyeshadows. And then finally, I know this isn't completely green, but it has some really pretty greens in it. So I figured I'd include it because I will do a look with this. But this is the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette. I did not purchase this when it came out. I waited, and then this Black Friday season it went on sale, or it like came back and went on sale, and I decided, okay, I know I wanted this palette. I regretted not buying it for a whole year, and finally and I used to check Sephora every month to see if it had come back, and it hadn't. So I was just like, I missed out. It was limited edition. I knew better. And then it came back during the holidays, and I decided I need this in my life. So now I have it, and I've used it pretty often, but probably not often enough for the price tag, even with it on sale. So I'm excited to use some of the pretty green shades in here, get some use out of it, enjoy it, love it, whatnot. So now that we've gone through the palettes, those are all the items I will be trying out, enjoying in the month of March. I will come back in April and give you my updated Shop My Stash and let you know how I feel about these products, whether or not I really enjoyed them or not, and if I would recommend them. So thank you for watching. Again, I hope you hit that subscribe button and stick around. Follow me on Instagram to see everyday's green look. And that's all for today.